Good morning, everybody. It's Rollie, and I am coming to you a little later than usual because I slept in this morning. So I much needed some extra sleep, and that's exactly what it is that I did. So I woke up a couple of times and looked at the time, went, nah, I'm going to go back to sleep again for a little bit. And then I woke up again, and yeah, so I've had a great sleep. I just needed some extra little R&R this morning. So I'm going to be using Good Morning Faustin, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reed. And so this is the deck that I'm going to use today. I don't know if I've used this one on pulling cards. So hope everybody is well. We've had a busy few weeks getting things prepped for. I have a homeschooling mom summit that I'm in, and so I've been busy trying to prep for that. And there's a local event here on June 18th for across Haileybury, so not just here, and not just in our building, but across the way. We are going to have a health and wellness fair that is so going to different businesses and learning a little bit more about what they're offering and having outside businesses come and join us. Good morning, Christine. And so, yeah, so lots of things being planned there. And of course, the doors are open for our Soulful Life Hacks, and so Soulful Life Hacks doors are open as well. So lots of things in the works in the last week. So taking today to sleep in is exactly what it is that my body needed, and so I'm grateful for being able to do that and taking that time and listening to what my body needs. So our first group card is the Lady of Lightning. So the Lady of Lightning is about surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. And so she's got lots of electricity coming around her. So Lady of Lightning. So that is our first group card. And we also had a jumper. So our jumper was the Map Maker of Destiny. Authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. So those are our messages to, two of our messages, but one of our pulls with an extra. So the Map Maker of Destiny. And that one takes me to a conversation that I had last week of that we get to decide how things are going to happen. So we get to crossroads and we have to make decisions, and decisions are not always easy. And as much as in our heart we might want to go in one direction, there's other directions sometimes that we need to take, or that we're forced to take, or different things like that. So it makes things a little bit more challenging that way. So the next one is the Wise Woman of Wonderland. And so this one here is about integrity and compromise. So the Wise Woman of Wonderland, and the Hungry Ghosts was another jumper that we had. So the Hungry Ghosts. And that one is obsessions, scarcity consciousness, and attachment. So those are the messages there. And so I'm going to pull our final group card, and then I'm going to disappear into our Facebook group to be able to pull our weekly cards for people who are on the list. If you want to be added to the list, you're welcome to join us inside the group. And if you are wanting to be added to the weekly list, then #weekly, and I will definitely add you to the list. So the next one is the Spiral Dancer. So the Spiral Dancer is circuitous route. Circuitous route? I don't know what circuitous means, and I'm probably not even pronouncing it properly. So let's look it up. Somebody else knows while I'm looking it up, then Circuitous. Longer than the most direct way. So it's longer than the most direct way. So that actually makes sense. So longer than the most direct way. So circuitous route would be going around we're going to still get to the other side, but we take a different route. And perception. So the spiral dancer. And that makes sense because you're still going to get to, so like when you're talking about a spiral staircase, you're going up into the staircase. So, okay. I learned a new word today. I don't know if I pronounced it properly. I don't know if it has how to pronounce. It's from the mid 17th century, apparently. It's a way around is another definition, but it's not telling me the pronunciation. So it's Circuitous. 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 Huh. I can't seem to find any of them that are giving me because usually you have, when you're looking them up, it'll have like the pronunciation. But anyway, that's what it is. That's what it is. So the next one is the High Lord of Gratitude and Services. Selflessness, humility, conscious action. So I think one of them had said that we were doing unconscious action. Scarcity consciousness. So this one here is, so we've got the hungry ghost, that is scarcity consciousness. And then this one here says conscious action. So between these two of them, we bring them together. So just the words, I'm just going to go back and just share the words themselves. So we've got surprises. I'm actually going to type them so that way they're in here. So surprises. Sometimes shock. So these are keywords for us to be focusing on. Paradigm shift. Sessions. Scarcity. So for anybody who's inside the Facebook group, though, it will not show because Facebook doesn't let me go from here. Conscious. I need to spell it correctly, though. Consciousness. Attachment. Facebook won't allow me to post it inside the group while I'm on live, so I will go back afterwards and add it in authenticity. So, authentic. Apparently, I don't know how to spell. Purpose and inspiration. Free will. And one of the things that those of you who've worked with me for a while and have connected with me for a while know that I use my instincts. And for whatever reason, I need to share these words, and I'm just going to share them. So circuitous route, perception, and selflessness. Humility, conscious action. Okay, so there's our words. And like I said, it will not show up inside the Facebook group. So I will, and apparently on, that's funny. Apparently if you're catching this on YouTube, it's like not showing up altogether. So so it stops at self and lessness has to go into a different place. So anyway, I'll go back and fix that on YouTube, and I will add it to the group. So those are the words that this is our part of our group messages as to what it is that's happening. So this is what we need to be focusing on this week. Really important. And like I said, for whatever reason, I needed to share the actual words that were there. So if you have any questions about any of the things that I talked about earlier, so come and join me or send me a message. So we have the Homeschooling Mom Summit. So let me know if you want to know some information about that. I will be, either Robin or I will be sharing some links to that once it opens up, which I think is next week, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it's the 13th, but it's coming up anyway. So I don't remember the date just by looking at the calendar. So it's either the 6th or the 8th or the 13th that it's opening up. So the other thing, because I know they're finalizing the details and making sure all the links are working and all that fun stuff, all that techie stuff, because they sent me messages that I have to go back and check out and see if there's anything that needs to be changed from my end. But yeah, so really excited about that. We have all of our speakers for the summit that's happening in August, the Secret Power of 7. So I'm hosting that one. So I'm really excited about that one. And then of course, Soulful Life Hacks. Soulful Life Hacks has opened its doors. And with Soulful Life Hacks opening up also means that the seasonal divinity boxes have opened up. And so I have to send out an email to everybody who had a seasonal divinity box subscription previously, because we've changed our platform. So we need to, if you want to be able to still get your seasonal divinity box, I will have to get you to re-sign up on the new system. So lots of changes happening over the next few weeks, and I will share more as more can be confirmed, and so I will share more information. But also, if you're local, don't forget to come and check out our Holistic Wellness Fair that is happening in Haileybury with different businesses that you're going to be going door to door from, and being able to get your punch card stamped. So learning more about the businesses, the services that are offered, and so super excited about that. So that's June 18th in Haileybury. But yeah, so otherwise I will chat with all of you later on my own page. So goodbye to my page, and I will talk to you guys later. And goodbye to Bridging the Gap Wellness Center. I will talk to you guys later. Talk soon. Bye for now. And last but not least, Rollie Holistic Life and Wellness Coach. And so if you're still on the page, then that means when I say goodbye to this one, then that means you're inside the Facebook group. So then we're good. So I will see you guys in a minute. If you're not in the Facebook group, come over and join us. The link is in the description. Okay, so we lost a few people by leaving the page. So hopefully they will come back and find us. And get my list. My desk is a disaster. Creative brain sometimes means chaotic space. So I need to get that organized this week. Okay, so today we're going to start with Wendy. Wendy. So Wendy is going to be at the Holistic Fair on the 18th. Really excited. Live blood. I always think that that's super fascinating. Okay, so Wendy, your message is the web weaver. So the web weaver. And so the web weaver says synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect. So that is your message for this week, Wendy. And Shelley Gosling. So your next, Shelley. So Shelley's message, the sun dancers. So the sun dancers. So joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. That is your message. Richard. And then I'm going to cut across to Kai and to Ethel at the same time. So let's start with Richard. And yes, Kai, I definitely need to read that book. I have not had a chance, and I keep saying I'm going to, and then I just don't. So I really need to do that. The Resting Tree. Ooh, nice. The resting tree. So patience and stillness. So patience and stillness is what you need to be focusing on. And so Ethel, the Phoenix. So the Phoenix says resurrection, surrender to change. I hate that word lately. Change. I don't want to change. I don't want changes. But life is about changes, and there's lots of things that have to be changed sometimes. Change is good. Kai, your message is, the rainbow prince. So compensation and perseverance. The rainbow prince. So that is your message, Kai. So then I will move up to Sharon. We have a thunderstorm warning in effect. Ooh, you've got this one too. The web weaver. The web weaver. Synchronicity, divine intelligence, and cause and effect. So that is your message. And Angie. Angie's next. Oh, the rainbow prince. Apparently these ones are coming up a lot. So the rainbow prince. We're getting some duplicates right at the early onset. So compensation and perseverance. That is your message, Angie and Christine. We're going to have lots of messages today. Did you get an email from Christy? Because I don't think I got an email from Christy. I'm just going to go check. So we are doing a human design today, not in that email. And we're doing human design. And with the human design, we're meeting with Christy, who was one of the speakers at our women's conference. And she was supposed to share our charts with us. She was supposed to get them sent off to us, and so that we have them today. And I don't see them in any, because I have multiple emails, so I don't even remember which one that she has of mine. Okay, so she sent it off to my mom. So my mom has hers. So I'm going to print hers and send it to print. But I didn't get one. And I think she uses a different place to get it. So, okay, so now it's sent to print. So if anybody else that is coming tonight needs to have it printed, let me know and I can do that as well. If you guys are coming here. Some people are coming here, some people are online. So no email from you yet. Okay, so what time did she send that one? 11:57 a.m. So she must just be working on them. So she sent it to Mamere at 11:57 a.m. So, oh, and speaking of which, she just sent a message. Please check your spam folder. That's funny. That's too funny. Okay, so anyway, let's find your card. Okay, so your card for today, Christine. So human design combines 3 different things. I can't remember. Astrology. I don't remember what they are. There's 3 things that human design combines. And so it's pretty fascinating. Okay, so Christine, yours is the Well Watcher. The Well Watcher is your message. So wisdom, power of the divine. So wisdom, power of the divine. That is your message. Mary DeRoche. I went off on a tangent with human design. I did. And the Arrow Master. So the Arrow Master. So hitting the mark, intention. So hitting the mark, intention, and detachment. So the Arrow Master. So focusing in and zeroing in on what it is that you need to be focusing on. That is your message this week. So Kim. So Kim's message is the Lady of the Gift. So the Lady of the Gift. Generosity, receiving, and withholding. So that is your message. And so Louise. The Diamond Dreamer. So material, wealth, true prosperity. So that is your message, Louise. Miss Trey, I loved spending time with you yesterday. We went for a drive to North Bay with Sheldon. He had to go and drop something off for somebody. So we went together. It was awesome. I'm going to have to collect all of my elastics and my barrettes and throw them back in my drawer, because I had bought some new ones so that I had them available in my drawer. And now I take them off and then leave them all over the place. So I'm going to have to go back and collect them all and put them back in my, because now that my hair is getting dry, I want to put it up. So Miss Trey, you are the Lady of the Mirror. The Lady of the Mirror. Reflection and non-judgment. Reflection and non-judgment. That is your message this week, Miss Trey. Cindy. So Cindy's message. Cindy's got a jumper. And I've got an itchy eyeball. I have to order some new contacts because my one contact was giving me trouble yesterday. So the prison waif. So self-sabotage, poverty consciousness. Self-sabotage and poverty consciousness is what you need to be paying attention to, and the Arrow Master. So hitting the mark, intention, and detachment. So those are your messages. So next we have Marianne. So Marianne's message is the Camel Boy. So the Camel Boy. Small steps asking for help. So you don't have to leaps and bounds, just small steps asking for help. So that is your message. Sabrina, we definitely missed you on Friday, and hopefully we will do that on this coming Friday. So Sabrina, the Keeper of the Scales. Fairness and balance. Hey, good timing, Sabrina. Here's your message. The Keeper of the Scales, fairness and balance. Like that was like perfect timing. I literally just pulled your card. And I was saying that we missed hanging out on Friday. That's really good timing. And Marilyn is next. The Sun Dancers. So joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. So that is Marilyn's. And full of soil still. But I'm sure you feel fully grounded though. Do you plant vegetables, Sabrina, or is it just flowers in your garden? And Kelly, we need to make a plan. We need to make a plan. We need to connect. So the altar priestess. Preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual. So that is your message. And Diane Linden. Yes, fully grounded in both mainly veggies and flowers to attract the pollinators. Okay. I never even thought about making sure that there's flowers for the pollinators. But that makes sense. And so Diane Linden, so the Diamond Dreamer. So material wealth, true prosperity. Material wealth, true prosperity. That is your message. And Lisa, the Swan Queen. So transformation, intuition, and patience. That is your message. And Miss Laurie Blair. Madame Blair, your message. The cosmos. The cosmos. So creativity and vastness. That is your message for today. Creativity and vastness. And Francine et Mema. The prison wharf. The prison waif. Not wharf. Prison waif. So self-sabotage and poverty consciousness. So you need to focus on those two areas. And pour ta maman. So Marguerite. And Marguerite's message, the cosmos, creativity, and vastness. So those are your messages. And so that is everybody's messages for today. So if you are catching the replay on this and you want to be added to the list, hashtag weekly, and I will add you to the weekly list. And for those of you who are on the wait list, I will see you guys again next week. So have a fabulous week. Talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.